go, guys, fight. Last round, guys. You ready? You ready? Go, fight.
a judge's decision. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, we send it inside the octagon to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ghost Dog. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee. All right, so 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on, and tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge in reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah, right in.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Right hand punch to the clinch. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, head kick. Oh!
Big punch lands through the middle. Real nice body kick lands. He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
Oh, he's in the clinch again. Oh, he's got him against the side of the octagon. He's got his back. He needs to get his hips and lift, and Matt return him so that he can start to make him grapple with him. Good punch.
Knee to the body. It is blocked.
Nice head kick.
Oh, right hook attempt. No good. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
30 seconds to go here.
He has a commitment to kick it tonight, and it shows. Big body kick.
Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight, guys.
Punch over the top.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there.
Nice kick. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. They got him.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Man, straight up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Back to the feet. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, straight right. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Now a knee to the body. 10 minutes in the books. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Last round is winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this level.
Third round underway. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Big kick lands.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Oh! Oh!
What a fantastic... Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Under 3 minutes remain in this third and final round. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Nice straight punch.
All right, he engages in a single
nice
collar
scramble
tie
by
here.
him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
Straight punch lands. big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that 50.
What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Ghost Dog.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, here he is, Sweden's best, the former 2-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. Certainly a guy who gave you a fight in Houston back in the day. That was the fight of the night at UFC 192, and I know taught you a lot about yourself as a fighter.
Yes, I learned a lot of lessons in that fight against Gustafsson. But you look at Alexander, and people want to question whether or not he has the durability, the toughness to overcome insurmountable odds. Trust me, he does. He has fantastic footwork, underrated wrestling, in very, very good boxing. A very smart guy who trains out of the All-Stars Academy out in Sweden, has great coaching, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon.
Yeah, he hinted at retirement a few years ago, but his head and his heart seem to be in the right place. Alexander Gustafsson looking to prove a point here tonight. Ah, yes, the sweet science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing is certainly his bread and butter.
I mean, a guy that was on par to make an Olympic team, and that is in one specific skill set. When you reach that level, when you're winning the national championship, and you're about to go to the Olympics, but you choose a different avenue.
Yeah.
You decide you want to fight mixed martial arts. It's truly something special. He has the most educated jab I have ever seen in the octagon. He throws the jab. It always comes back to the face. It never goes to the hip. And if you rush him, he has the ability to switch stances from conventional to southpaw and land a great counter right hand that will put your lights out.
Better jab than your guy Rosendo Sanchez?
Oh, it's unbelievable. He puts Rosendo Sanchez to shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. El Diablo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
started here. Round one is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Lands with a right hand. Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. And he comes through with a big knee. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice elbow in the clinch there up top by Alexander Gustafsson. 3 minutes remain in the round. Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Unable to connect there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Huge knee land.
Oh, Superman punch is true.
Beautiful body kick.
Ooh.
That uppercut landed.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Oh, collar tie. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. And now he lands a combination. And they separate.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, sit down. Deep breaths for me. Big breaths. Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
He blocks the punch.
Don't wait. I need you to be first.
Gustafsson gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
That one's nice strike.
Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. So 39 total strikes have now landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Well, not landing at a great clip necessarily, 49% the accuracy rate against Alexander Gustafsson. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, beautiful hook there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, Gustafsson's pass is denied. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 30 seconds to go in round two. Back mount now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not good.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched. Beautiful punch.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. Punch is blocked. And they separate. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, big knee. Oh, where he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Nice punch lands over the top.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Wow. Well, Gustafsson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Just unable to quite find that range. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick to get that.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
Coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here is a man with one of the better welterweight resumes the sport has ever seen. The former champion Tyron Woodley held the belt for several years, and now the focus on getting back to the top of the heap.
And he's one of those guys that has that ability to go and do that, because one performance can be so impressive that everybody starts screaming, give this guy a title shot. The way that he flatlined Josh Koscheck, the way that he knocked out Jay Heron, but then he went and submitted Darren Till. You see Tyron Woodley, even as a champion, continuing to evolve, and it will only take one big night for him to get right back where he wants to be.
He has dealt with a lot of interesting stylistic challenges, had the 2-fight series with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, one of the tougher matchups for him in this division. Woodley is back here tonight and looking to put on a show on the greatest proving ground in the sport. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is
Ladies and
Bruce
gentlemen,
Buffer.
this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, Iceman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon, because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Right hand punch in the clinch.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you...
Wow!
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Woodley gets touched by that kick to the body. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Circling to his right. Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Well, looks like Woodley's elbow here is blocked. Nice job defensively there. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Tyron Woodley. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Left hand punch to the clinch. His opponent's got him to the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Just misses there with the left. Unable to land with that punch. Well, T. Wood's been waiting for an opportunity to set up that right hand and set it up beautifully there.
A-plus athlete is Tyron Woodley. He can explode into you at such a high pace that before you can respond, you can be staring up at the lights.
"30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds to go. Effective strike there by Wood. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Let's go fight.
Gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Circling towards the left now.
Right under the elbow, the body can land. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Kicks down, the kicks down.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back in range. Right on the spot.
So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips, and because of that, he's been safe. Left hand punch from the clinch.
20 seconds left to go in round two.
Nice.
Oh, big Superman punch there. Let's now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Woodley gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Found a home for that knee. His misses are entertaining. Woodley going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Right hand landed.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, head kick blocked though by Woodley. Big knee lands there.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Throws the right hand there. Nice 1-2 there. Woodley gets touched by that kick there. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Right hand upstairs.
Break him down with a low kick.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Nice head kick.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Nice punch there.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nice shot to the body there. Trying to double up on that jab. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. He's going after the head. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Iceman!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
It's a UFC lightweight division bout.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. As he gets close, and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Beautiful strike.
Huge block there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Oh! Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Ooh. Oh! Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Big knee there to the chest. Knee to the body.
That was a jab. Beautiful kick.
Back and forth we go. Takedown defense holds up.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks. What a punch.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Just missed with the left there. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC. Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it from coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh! Superman punch lands!
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, a little Little single collar tie there. All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, man. He's got it down as good. Probably my favorite striking round in MMA, and he's as good as he gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Straight right hand, no good. And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. A scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Again, they will clinch. Oh, thunderous left hand. A little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh. So there, DC, he is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Straight punch lands. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! What a performance!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like he got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try. All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He'd appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground. Avoid it at all costs.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Liver shot lands.
Good right hand. You gotta check these low leg kicks. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big kick lands.
Well, he absorbs a kick to the head here, left it wide open. He's got to not move into that power shot. Let's see if he can adjust.
Real sneaky body kick. Beautiful leg kick throw.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
What a punch.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh! Massive kick to the head.
Leg kick.
Oh! Big left hand lands upstairs. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Just missed with the left there.
Punch over the top.
Just out of range with that right hook. And they separate. All right, throws a straight punch and lands, so that is increasingly becoming an effective weapon for him tonight.
This is one of his best strikes. He's throwing it over and over again.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? There's no give on that leg kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Beautiful body kick.
And he comes through with a big knee. Knee to the body.
Beautiful body kick.
Not there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Nice punch lands over the top. Nice leg kick lands.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, spinning back fist. Nice defense there, huge block. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
And he landed the right hand there. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts.
What does he do now that he's back in the clinch?
$20 seconds left to go in round 2.
Big head kick lands.
Final seconds here of round number 2. 10 minutes in the books. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody...
Isso, respira. Muito bom. Olha, a gente tem mais 5 minutos para acabar. You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Let him go. Try to let those hands go.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Back to the feet now.
Nice straight punch. Beautiful body. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big leg kick land.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Oh! Oh, shoots for the double leg takedown. Looked to be a good entry, unable to finish the job. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
That's a big strike right there.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that... What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh!
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Big head kick lands.
Whiffs on that offering.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Good punch land.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly...
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
So the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Oh, beautiful hook there. Oh, huge kick to the body.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
And he's back up. Unable to connect there. Hands on your face. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And that one was heavy. Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, like the thought there. Good attempt at a counter. Ultimately, it's no good.
Beautiful punch. He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top. That was a nice strike.
That was beautiful. I don't know how he survived that knockdown. You're going to go out there and you're going to knock him down again and close the game.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
Nice. Shot that will finish the fight.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, side control now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good.
Grabbing the back. Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad. And you hear the crowd react every time they come.
Oh! Oh, big left.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
2 rounds in the books. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
fight!
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Big diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And now he's in the guillotine. Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got it!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Well, he's the owner of the consensus best knockout of 2018 against Chan Sung Jung. That came with 1 second to go in the 5th and final round. Yair Rodriguez back on the proven ground tonight.
Yair Rodriguez is a guy that since winning the Ultimate Fighter Latin America has earned five Performance of the Night bonuses in 7 fights. Every time that he fights, it's very exciting. He's very skilled. He can do it all. He went out to Chicago after the show, lived with Izzy Martinez, learned wrestling, learned to speak English, just developed an overall game of mixed martial arts to put himself in a position where he can one day fight for a UFC championship.
And it's fortunate that he was able to work out his differences with the UFC, because one thing I will say without a doubt, he deserves to be in the biggest show in the sport, and Yair Rodriguez very much a factor here in this featherweight division. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. 4 years apart, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Howard! And Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Here we go.
Nice lethal punch.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Yair Rodriguez. Oh! Head kick.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah.
That's a big strike right there.
Protect your face, huh? Protect your face.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Let's get more.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate.
Way to hide that leg kick. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar.
Oh! He's out!
He got him!
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Pantera Rodriguez!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC's flyweight division title. most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Flush right hand is true.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, single collar tie here. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You gotta start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're gonna be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Now connects with a right. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top. I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And they separate.
Ooh, what a punch. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Back and forth we go. And there comes the separation now. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. Oh, you can hear the whack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Huge block there. Round two next. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Beautiful straight counter.
Straight punch lands.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And now he's got the tie clinch. Switching stances here. Right on the button. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Right hand on point. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
What a punch.
Now he's got the Muay Thai club. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. How about that shin? Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He got him.
Ooh. All right, single collar tie now.
Nice punch lands over the top. Powerful leg kick lands.
Blocks the shot.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
He lands with the left.
Let's go.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
You gotta get this takedown.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head like that. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Visibly limping here.
It's such a fast leg kick. Good punch land. Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank.
Final seconds here of round number 2. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Oh, he got that knee up to the head. And they set. Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that. That was a thudding leg kick.
Right hand upstairs. Good work getting in the way of that knee.
Good stick.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Real quick leg kick.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter. Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Lands the right hand.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow. 15 seconds to go.
looked like he went limp there for a second.
Because you're dropping your hands. You need to go back to the game plan, just like we practiced in the gym.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Ooh, big knee. Still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Single collar tie now. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, big punch land.
Lands flush with that right hand.
Leg kick. Use hook. Serve him up. Go get him. He's done. He's done.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Now a knee.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking at
His leg kick rounds his opponent, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny hurt. Hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And they separate.
He's limping now.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Blocks the shot.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, what a round. Let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
The last round is winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this long.
You ready? You ready?
So here it is, folks. Fifth and final round.
Good punch.
Got clipped with the right hand. Right punches there. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Back to the feet. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots to the top.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Close guard, and he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, thunderous legs opponent limping a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked. As he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus chest leg, and just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there is the UFC flyweight champion. What a finish he turned in for the masses here tonight. Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Just unable to quite find that range. Wow. And he connects there with a punch. punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he...
Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh! Oh, collar tie.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Punches blocked. Takedown defense holds up. Big head kick. Straight lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Muay Thai flop.
Look at the whip action that comes in the next thing. Oh, got him!
He's got him hurt here.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Trying to recover full guard there.
Good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, working inside the close guard now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Great job out there. Let's relax. Excellent work. All those rounds on the pads in the gym have paid off. Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Here we are, early round two.
Punch over the top.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may blow the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Good defense to block the strike coming back.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Of the transition. Nice scramble. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. A scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Nice punch lands.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Liver kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice body kick.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. IPLs. Oh!
Nice leg kick lands.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you...
How about those 5 minutes?
Take a deep breath and relax. Let's clear the cobwebs. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine. This round, let's get on your bicycle. Use the...
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Nice straight punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
When you're in the clinch, you go to the body. That's an investment. You keep on putting that money away with every single body shot.
And that left hook landed on the button. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area?
Shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch from the clinch.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head. Beautiful strike.
Unbelievable. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Back to his feet. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Back to the feet. Final seconds of round 3. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Take a deep breath and relax. You're okay. Your head's a little buzzed. You got knocked down. That's not a problem. This round, we're going to get it back.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Go, go.
Oh, huge elbow.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moment, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
So just like that, we have a new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, and it's always interesting to digest this result when we have a challenger come in and shake up the entire division.
Especially when it's a guy like this, a guy that can talk the talk, but also walk the walk. He isn't a guy that's going, I'm so humble, I'm so cautious, I'm so respectful. No, he tells you what he's going to do, and he gets the job done. Tonight, he becomes the king of the world, the UFC champion.